3 billion cows annually produce 100 million tons of methane, a powerful greenhouse gas that traps 25 times as much solar heat as CO2. Water consumption, livestock, cattle, cows, hogs, pigs, production accounts for more than half of the all water consumed in US. So you can just look at the number. What is the biggest advantage of living a vegetarian vegan lifestyle that you avoid completely? That doesn't mean tomorrow the problem is going to solve, but at least you are not part of the problem. And your lifestyle can set a good example to others that they become, like you. That is the key advantage of this one. World is non-vegetarian, which everybody know. Okay, that is the point. No, 1% population is not vegetarian, but you start from yourself. That is the most important things. No, you can do in a short lifetime period, whatever is. Okay, at least I should not be a limit to all these problems. A third surface of North America is devoted to grazing. Like third, one third of North America's land devoted to grazing is for livestock. Half of American cropland grow livestock for meat and dairy products. 20 million acres of land in USA, 220, have, have been deforested for livestock production. 25 million acres in Brazil and half of the. So you can imagine the number. If you really look at the numbers on all over the place, you will realize it. It is, we live in a very horrible environment. To produce 1 pound of meat on an average of 40 pounds of vegetation is used. That is what you have to feed the animals. Okay, to produce 1 pound of meat on an average 2,500 gallons of water is used. And you look at the, for vegetable living, how much is the usage. All right. Okay, impact waste released in the environment by American meat and dairy industry is 230,000 pounds per second. Can you imagine? And look at it, our population versus India and China populations. How much waste they could be releasing in the industry, we don't know. I mean, I don't have any data, but here is 230,000 pounds per second polluting the land, air, and how much things we are recovering, because we are degrading the environment much more at a faster rate than anything else. Impact on the health, high cholesterol. Look at America is the land of like everybody's disease. Everybody has the doctors and prescriptions and medicine. High cholesterol, high saturated fats, high incidences of prostate cancer, calcium deficiencies. That's a recent study saying less hygienic. It is just relatively, if you look at our great grandfathers, there was no antibiotic even at that time. And still people lived a long life, healthy life. Because if I have a disease or anything, it is not going to be cured by the medicine. Is going to cure only by my immune system. Is my immune system is really functioning or not? Got to keep in mind. This is the very, America is a fearful country. You can scare Americans easily, like COVID and all other things now, like scared so many people. They all just, before it happens, you got to take the medicine. That's it. Okay. Before even it happens. You are not giving any opportunity to your immune system to fight with that. That's the biggest problem is I can see it in America. It says, let me have that the things. In one day, I'm not going to die. But they have so much fear as if they are going to die. Okay. So, I know, again, this I can take a risk on myself. I cannot say, I can just tell you, my daughter, older daughter, she is much more bigger taker risk than I am even. Okay. Since I deal with so many people, but she hasn't taken any corona shots. Not 1, 2, 3, nothing. Okay. She lives a very healthy life. Still, she and her husband both are sick that way. High incidence of the prostate cancer, calcium deficiency, and all that. Cruelty, the eggs. Okay, because I face all these kinds of the questions. Okay, poultry heads. I just compile brief sentences. You can read. If you don't follow anything, you can ask the questions. Okay, that time I just wanted to make sure I completed my presentation before our time is up. The food given, bone meals, blood meal, excreta, food, meat meal, fish meal, all these things given to the birds for the cruelty in the eggs production. Okay. Unfertilized eggs, it is the result of biological cycle of a hen, but they go through the same cruelty. Usage of byproducts. Look at it, all the byproducts from all this cruelty, cosmetics, cakes, cookies, candies. Okay. You look at it, the amount of cakes and cookies and candies we eat. Okay. Wine clearing agent, shampoos, skin care products. Every time you use these kind of the products, directly or indirectly, you are in this cruelty cycle. Cruelty in work, which we already discussed it, but look at it, the annually 255 kilograms are used, which is, they make the, now the one thing about the work, it has no nutrition value. Okay, silver foil has no, it's just a decoration. And we are spending so much money just to decorate, looks good. The sweet looks good. This one, when you eat it, there is no additional taste even into it. The valak has nothing. Okay, but it is being used so many places, just like a decoration, nothing else. Jainism in eco